Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsey, and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice.
Got a little rum review going on today. We're trying to push out a little bit more rum content. We're going to have to up our videos a week to like 4. Try to do 2 rum, 2 bourbon a week.
Deal. I'm all for drinking more.
What you getting on the nose on this one? I was sniffing a little bit earlier and it smelled pretty good.
It's odd to me. It's very piney.
Pine.
There's like a slight...
You don't usually get pine on a...
No, it's like
rum.
a slight minty eucalyptus pine something. I don't know what it was. What it is, I don't... As it sets out, it kind of goes away. I don't know if it was because you just poured it or what. I'm not sure. And it's very spicy. There's like a clovey nutmeg thing going on. Very Christmas spicy, like... Just not cinnamon. I get like a dark molasses. But there's like a sweetness of honey with it. As stupid as that sounds, I guess. Because molasses isn't super sweet, but... There's like a smell, like when you smell molasses, it has a certain smell to it.
I don't get that close to moles, so... Can't smell that great.
You're a jerk. I mean, there's like, you know those things that you put in brown sugar to keep it from getting hard? The little clay things? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We always did a slice of bread or something.
That's because you Dutch. And don't Dutch people
Why would you want
buy
clay in your brown sugar?
Because it keeps it moist so that it doesn't get dried out and clumpy. My grandma has one, but she's fancy. So, it smells like that. Like when she would take it out and she would like clean the jar out and stuff. That's what it smells like.
It's weird.
I know. But it's very, that spice, man, that clove.
Which grandma is this?
Grandma'd be good.
So you're calling me Dutch, but your Dutch grandma is the one that does that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
It's a good score.
So the taste, don't drink this.
Why? Is it bad?
Very clovey. You're not a fan of clove.
No, I'm not.
It's like
Smells good.
clovey pineapple. I'm not mad at it. That's very spicy up front and tingles my tongue, and then it gets kind of velvety and smooth, and it turns to like this pineapple-y, creamy vanilla bomb. It's slightly metallic. There's a little teeny tinge of metallic, but not anything bad.
Seems like you get that metallic-y when it's a little added sugar.
Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But it's got a really nice balanced sweetness, spiciness, and citrusy thing going on. So I gave it a 9.5. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Wow.
The metallic is what threw me off.
So I see what you're saying with that clove, but I don't really interpret it like that. It kind of is more like a barrel spice to me. I get some of that spice on some bourbons, but it's a little stronger in this one, which is kind of surprising.
It's pretty potent. I was impressed. So I gave it a 9.5. The finish is very creamy vanilla. Doesn't stick around for very long, which is typical of rums. Rums got to impress me with your finishes, let me tell you.
We had a couple that you liked. I can't remember what they were. Rolling Fork.
Yeah.
Can't remember what else.
There's a couple other ones. I think Foursquare are bourbon-esque rums. The finish gave me something a little bit more floral than the taste did.
Yeah.
That just kind of is like there, just prickling at my tongue a little bit.
Get a little floral and maybe even a little like char or ashiness.
I could see that.
Because after my sip, I can get all that.
Yeah. So it was really nice. So as much as it doesn't stick around, and y'all know that I really am not a big fan of that, I gave it a 4.5 because it actually is a really nice finish. That I don't really like picking up that floral note a whole lot, but I liked picking it up in this. It was really nice. The look is nice. It has a good bead line. It has a lot of fast moving legs. It's pretty oily. I'm gonna say golden amber. It's really nice color. It has a pretty color.
I think we got different meanings of amber. See, I see that like stained wood or something.
Yeah, I could see that too, like a cherry wood or something too. But I gave it full points on the look. I'm not mad at it. For a rum, it looks nice. It's nice and dark. It's very bourbon-esque.
Did you add up all that and write it down?
No.
Great. I wasn't adding. Well, this is Ron Extra Anejo.
What are you trying to speak Spanish?
Yes, this is Diplomatico.
Oh, okay.
Mantuano. Hopefully I said that right.
Mantuano.
There is a bunch of other stuff on here that I am not good with accents, so I did tell her what it was before. That's why she didn't have a guess. She does all the research. I didn't have time to do all the research today, so I blinded her, showed her what they are. I didn't change her score at all. What you got on this one? Or what you gonna rate the bottle first?
You know, I'm not mad at Diplomatico's bottles. They're not the prettiest thing out there.
I think their green, like, foggy glass is a little cooler.
I really like. I've got my little minis.
It's somewhere. I
don't even know.
Back there somewhere.
But I think I really don't mind their bottles. It's not the best looking thing in the world. I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
It's like a brown glass.
I think that's the only thing. I like seeing my liquid inside. I think that's the only thing that throws me off. But it is a really nice like chocolate brown color. It's very pretty.
It had a nice cork pop when I opened it. It was better than that. The cork on the inside says Ron de Venezuela on the cork, so I know she likes that.
I like the rating. Well, I'm going to give it a 1.5, which is going to bring me to 22.5.
Times that by 4, and that's a 90. This is a $26 bottle. This is Diplomatico's, like,
they came out with this in 2017. They came out with a new release. They did their, like, it was a white rum, a new anejo, and something else. And then they came out with this and their palos. So they released all of them, and this was supposed to be like a ode to the Reserva Exclusiva.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that, but they kind of toned it down a little bit. So they kind of messed with it a little bit to make it a touch different. Does that mean
younger or what?
So this is 8 years. Reserva,
this is up to 8 years.
Up to 8 years. Reserva is said to be between 8 and 12, but this is all hearsay.
So it's just like a younger Reserva.
We all know how rums go.
Yeah.
But I think we haven't had the Reserva yet. I mean, I'd love to try them side by side, so that might be something.
We'll do that soon. We have a mini. We have a couple minis. I'll open one. I don't like buying Diplomatico. I've never bought it. I tasted it once, and it was really sweet. Not really into that, so I kind of stayed away. I saw this at the store today. I've never seen it, which doesn't mean it's not available. We don't get that much rum up here in Michigan.
Yeah, it's not.
So I seen it, I'm like, that's different, and then it's cheaper than the
necessity,
the exclusive Reserva. So I bought it. This was $26 ish plus tax, 80 proof, 40 ABV.
It drinks really nice.
Yeah, it's got some spice and character.
We're very, very predominant about stating that this was a affordable, readily available rum that could be used versatilely. So it was something that they wanted to put out that you could drink neat, you could drink on the rocks, and that was easily mixable. And it's easily palatable across the board.
Really didn't think it was too sweet for a sweet cocktail. It wasn't too sweet for even drinking neat. It's not bad.
And Diplomatico is known to add to their rum. They're very open about that fact. There was one, the Fat Rum Pirate that I saw. He stated that when he has his own tester at home, And when he tested it, it showed that it was about 8 grams per liter.
Which isn't that much.
That isn't that much at all. But I guess we'll have to see.
It could be higher.
It
Usually
rates.
there's some of the highest.
Yeah.
Maybe this one's just not that much added sugar, but I'm actually pretty impressed for the price.
I am too.
90.
I'll take
you don't
that
go
for
up that high usually.
$27 all day long.
That's better than like Zaya for the price.
Yeah.
Well, you got any other information?
That's all I got. There you have it.
Didn't say what it meant. Oh well. Didn't say it was molasses and sugar, did you either, did you?
No. Do you want me to put it on there?
Yeah. So a little quick note, real quick. This is molasses and sugarcane honey distilled, which I don't really know what sugarcane honey is.
I gotta look into that. That's one thing I haven't looked up. We've seen it a couple times, and I haven't looked into it yet. So I definitely have to look into that. And a fun fact: Mantuano he was a known collector in Venezuela, and it means noble man. So that was kind of cool too. There's a nice story if you guys go on their website. Diplomatico's website is really nice, by the way. They have a really nice setup. It's very, very professional.
Got some cocktail recipes too.
Yes, for each one of their rums, they have different cocktail recipes underneath them, which was
even though it's sugar added. If you don't mind about sweeter, definitely pick this up and give it a try.
Absolutely, $27. You're not going to be heartbroken if you don't.
If you're
like
a purist, pass.
Yes.
But I'm not a purist, so I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I do like when they're not added, but
for $27, I ain't mad at it.
$26.99, I think. Maybe 20. I don't remember. Whatever. Penny's a penny.
There you have it. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.